Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. Thanks for tuning in. As you can see, I've decorated. Anyway, we're here to do a weekly reading for all placements of Libra. Everyone's welcome though. This is good for around the 16th to the 22nd of December. And of course, we do have that full moon today. So maybe you're feeling that energy and have been for a bit. Mercury retrograde is also ending today. Now, this full moon in Gemini could make you feel a little more social, a little more chatty. It could make you feel as though you're ready to move on from something too, and really be honest about some things that maybe have needed addressing for a while. We have it's complicated, so there's something you could be working through this week that you've probably been working on for a while. I'm getting an energy of like people really having had just like really full schedules the last 2 weeks, even though it's not quite the holidays for a lot of us. I'm just getting that there's just a lot extra, like extra stuff, like things like mole checks that's happening once a year and here it is, or things like, a dental cleaning or a car appointment, or just things that generally don't happen. I feel like your schedule's kind of full of things like that. Wrapped up, you're close to finishing. Yeah, I feel as though some of you are going to hopefully be able to slow down after this week a bit. I take that back. Not necessarily slow down, but slow down with the like the things you're not wanting to have, those extras I was just referring to, like veterinarian appointments and things, right? But of course, maybe you're going to be then doing a lot of stuff holiday oriented, but at least that's switching gears a bit. Having abundance. So what you need is actually on the way. And I feel as though this could apply to love, money, all that stuff. Anything. Love, money, opportunities. It could be any sort of relationship when I say love. And you also have digging deeper. There's more to learn about a person, place, thing, situation. I'm getting a love story here. Welcome changes. Time to shake things up. Maybe you've met somebody, or someone sparked your interest in some way. Now, this doesn't have to be, again, does not have to be romantic love, but maybe you were out. You just happened to be out and met someone. You're feeling a little social. I just saw 222 on the timer as well. That number may or may not resonate for you. I just heard, can I buy you a drink? So maybe someone does want to get together for something small like a drink. But there's more to this, obviously, as we have it's complicated. What else do we have here? There's you may be getting a sign of a blessing of some kind. And you might be asking yourself about something about like, is this normal? Is something normal? And one other thing we have this week is, I didn't want to forget this, but we do have Capricorn season beginning on the 21st. And then we also have the winter solstice on the 21st. So this is, the winter solstice is the longest day, longest night. It's about embracing the darkness kind of as that wheel turns. And it ties right in now too, because we started off with this full moon today, and then we go into like, there's just going to be a big shift. And I feel that it is for the positive here. I do feel that it's positive here. And it's really kind of starting with today with this Mercury retrograde ending and this Capricorn, or this full moon in Gemini. We're putting ourselves out there maybe a little bit more, but let's get some moon cards. Speaking of the moon, wondering if I have enough light right here. Let's see. It should be good. All right. What do we have? I just heard someone say can't pour from an empty cup. So maybe some of you are feeling quite depleted right now. All right. Let me see here. Okay. This is be proud of yourself. Last quarter moon in Taurus. I mean, I feel as though you've been dealing with a lot of extras. Could be something in the family too going on, but there's been, I don't know how else to put it. Like, it's just a week of extras. You've had extras, and maybe that's continuing this week, but it's going to be probably a packed week again, if, for a lot of you. Now, remember, these are general. They're not personal. Only take what resonates. Not everything I say in this reading is going to resonate. So please just be mindful of that. And always check out that disclaimer. But you're working through it, and you're close to finishing something up. And be proud of that. This can certainly relate to abundance as far as money. We will go into money and career and everything and a little bit in love. So honor your feelings here. This is last quarter, our first quarter moon in Pisces. Some nice watery energy coming in here. Now, what are we digging deeper? There's more to learn. Welcome changes. Let's see. This is keeping your heart open. Oh, Libras. Okay, first quarter moon in Libra. I feel as though some of you have not had an opportunity in a while, maybe that felt good, or even that you were even remotely interested in. As far, especially if it's like with love or something. But I feel this could be, or maybe I'm even getting maybe you haven't you wanted to adopt a pet, but then you like, and I'm getting this a lot lately about pet adoption, and I know at least one of you out there, hello, you know who you are, said that a cat adopted you, and I love that. They often do choose us, right? But I'm getting that some of you have been thinking about something a while, like something about that does touch your heart, like starting a relationship, even with a pet, and maybe it's just you just haven't found the right one, right? Or it just wasn't the right time, and maybe now you're getting closer to it being the right time, and you're welcoming those kind of changes. I just saw 555 as I said that, transformation. There's a lucky victory, I hear. And first quarter moon in Sagittarius says, believe in your own good luck. And these are all ways you can help manifest what it is you want to manifest. Be proud of yourself, honor your feelings, keep your heart open, and believe in your own good luck. Because there could be this theme this week where things do get kind of shook up a bit, and but no, there's more to learn. You don't have to make a decision right away about whatever this offer of abundance in some way is, and congratulate yourself, and remember to honor and treat yourself, because you are working through something right now, a lot of you, and this has not been easy. Okay, and it's like you feel, you're so close. It's kind of like the Nine of Wands, or the like right before the wheel turns in our favor, and that's kind of the flavor of the week. It feels like. All right, so they also feels through. They're saying push through any sort of insecurity you have. Get a little more. Well, actually, let's go into tarot here. Let's just jump right in. I'll use one of my winter theme decks. This is the Winter Weight Redo Redux Stars Edition. All right, here. Hope you like the sparklies we have going on today. Speaking of sparklies. Ooh, pretty. Whoops. Here we go. Oh, wait. There we go. Come on, I'm trying to work out the remote here. Here we go. Got a little of this going on. I'm going to turn that off, though, because I know a lot of us are sensitive to flashing lights and stuff like that. But the twinkles are lovely as I shuffle. All right, so this is messages for your greatest highest good. Towards the end of the reading, I'll pull a card specific to each sign, and that way maybe you're checking out your moon or your rising, or maybe your sun, if you're not a Libra sun. All right, so what do we have? Oh, the High Priestess. Now, this is really good. This is tying into that, honoring your feelings about something. All right, maybe some of you are getting a little excited about a potential offer or opportunity here. All right. That's a possibility. And there's also something here about like your satisfaction, feeling satisfied with yourself about a particular situation. Maybe you're twinkly, right? I love the sparkles, honestly. But maybe you are actually gifting yourself with something. And some of you are gifting yourself with a pause, and some of you are gifting yourself with an opportunity to take something a step further. All right. That's part of this, I think. And some of you, maybe you're ready to open yourself up again to something. I'm just getting right now, those of you seeking employment. Tell us about that? Seeking employment. Oh, okay. A Knight of Cups. So this could be an offer that you're loving, and that you're happy about, right? That's it could also be more heart-centered work for you, getting some sort of indication of that. But it's right here with this honor your feelings and keep your heart open, with this Libra and Pisces energy. And I really like this reading so far because you have earth, water, air, and fire here. All the elements are represented. So tell us more about this employment or career opportunity abundance here. What's going on here? Okay, 7 of Wands. Keeping at it. Again, you're close to finishing something up here. All right, let's tell us more, please. This can also tie into any area of your life, but there's a decision to be made here. All right, and choosing to go to that intuitive spot here with the High Priestess, and also not backing down. Even again, there's a message of push through any insecurities this week. Any insecurities you may have, find ways to push through them this week. All right, let me see what else we have. Tower. Okay. I'm getting you're met with some sort of like stubborn energy, or maybe that's something you're dealing with right now that I'm feeling. But there's something here too about like not going round and round in circles. All right. It's kind of, in a recent reading I did for you, I heard this ends now, like, and I'm not sure which one it was, but I feel as though some of you really are tying something up, just like this wrapped up card says. And I feel this is very connected to this tower, like you're putting an end to something, a limit has been reached. Maybe you're deciding, maybe you're just simply, it doesn't have to be huge, maybe you're ending a subscription with a provider or something, or a membership or somewhere, or just it's kind of like cleaning things up. And I think this is so funny, and these cards are amazing because you have hang on here, we have the tower is falling underneath this welcome changes, time to shake things up. I mean, and the tower, that's what the tower does, it shakes things up. And underneath digging deeper, you have, well, digging deeper, this could be something you're really thinking about, right? We have this Two of Swords here, and there's something about you bringing something into reality. But yes, there is more to learn here. All right. They're telling me to make sure, just pay very close attention to your environment, particularly if you're in a snowy area. Okay. So that could mean a lot of things. It could be in regards to driving. It can also, I'm also getting something about like snow that's overhanging and then it melts a little and it could fall down. So just be like mindful of things like little weird things like that. Okay. Not sure why that's coming in, but I'm getting that. I'm also getting, they said don't say that. Okay, so I won't. Having abundance, what you need is on the way. That's actually falling right under this lovely Knight of Cups. There's something that you've put to bed too, as far as there was something bitter. I'm getting this bitterness that's being resolved, and allowing you, because you freed yourself from that, to have your heart be more open. With you when you have this wrapping up, you're close to finishing. It's paired with the Seven of Wands, and it can be, again, the persistence here. The Seven of Wands is persistence pays. And I feel as though there's something that's been unsettling or uneven. That's the energy I'm seeing right now. And it's almost like you tried to move forward before, and it's almost like you didn't have the right skills or tools or support. All right. But now I'm getting that you've actually been working more on your own, and it's actually working. I'm not really sure. What are they? Let's see. I'm clairaudient, so let me just listen to this for a moment. They're telling me about nursery rhymes. It's kind of like childhood too. Maybe some of you are putting an end to some sort of uh, grief too, or something where you felt left out in the cold, like even back when you were young. And there is something going on there. They're also telling me, they are giving me snake energy. They're saying there's a snake in the garden. So I just want you to know that can mean, from my standpoint, what that can mean for some of you is that there could be someone around you or a situation that you just can't quite trust. But remember, it is important to dig deeper. There is more to learn about a certain situation. And we're encouraged this week to keep our heart open, even when it's scary. At the same time, though, they're saying, honor our feelings. So that's equally as important. And I know that can be a very fine balance, friends, keeping the heart open and also, honoring your feelings and keeping the heart open. Because sometimes the feelings are, they are like kind of like, fear, insecurity, whatever. But again, pushing through the insecurities this week seems to be, it's like, don't let anything knock you off your path or out of your palace. All right. What is this? Okay. Yeah, exactly. The Capricorn energy here. It was kind of on its side. So we are moving into Capricorn season. It's like if you're feeling stuck, look at that Ace of Wands. If you're feeling stuck, I am getting that this is forward movement from that, because the children on this card, they're not even looking at what this devil card is offering. They're not even looking, and they're children. It's almost like some of you have had this intent, like this really accurate moral compass, even though you didn't grow up with necessarily the best examples for parents, maybe, for some of you. And somehow you've always known there was like a higher, you were being supported and guided. That's, again, randomly specific, but I'm also getting Pennsylvania. And there's been something about a misconception. I feel as though someone is sort of misconstruing your words. But people, it's like people see through it. No one's going to pay attention to that. So if you're dealing with something at work, gossip or whatever, a busybody, if you want to call it that. And I'm also getting the name Peters, like Peterson. But and there's something about my arm. I don't know if this person has something with their arm or if you just got to chill on your arm. But there's also, it can also represent armor, like needing to feel as though you have to kind of protect your energy and your space from this person. Now, this could be in any kind of place, work, at home, otherwise, but there is something here about, like, they're dramatic. I'm getting a lot of drama from a particular person around you. And it's like, I'm also getting like you have nothing in common with this person. They even try to talk to you a lot. Okay. So yeah, the Lovers alignment here. So this is another card with the Lovers and the Devil. I mean, it's about if something's good enough, if it's in alignment, if it's part of your true calling, and you really get to decide here. And I'm getting that you're going to choose what feels best to you. And it's important that that you doing what's best for you is not selfish. All right. So no matter what this devil-like energy tries to do or say, I'm getting that they just don't have much of an audience, especially in you. You may even be the person at work or wherever shutting drama down, okay? Even though it's not your responsibility, it's like because you have a moral code you follow or something, then you do that. And some people aren't strong enough either to, like, or it's not their personality type or whatever to stand up to people that are making waves, in certain situations, particularly at work. And maybe you are the one standing up for people. Maybe you've been an advocate for people or people with special needs or people, just differences in general. Maybe you've been sort of an advocate ever since you were like young. All right. Do remember too, they want me to tell you, open yourself up if you can to receive support and love, because you give so much. And then you have Jack Frost here. This is rebirth. So this is like the death card, but it's transformation here. Jack Frost. This is like what you're building towards. So what you're building. So right under it, they have the it's complicated. There's just a tricky, weird, I don't have to say it's a weird energy. There's just a weird, like, I don't know, some kind of weirdness. If it's, again, some little thing at work or otherwise, or a little tiff, you get into a little tiff with somebody. And that could be, something that's a component of this week. It can, on a general way, though, not just from a weekly standpoint, be that for a while you've been having to deal with something. And I'm getting to that in this relationship or dynamic, you're the intuitive one, because you're that high priestess here, and you're also not afraid to move on, and if needed. And it's sort of like, take pride in that, because not everybody does have the strength, the fortitude, the courage, and the will that you have and that you've shown and demonstrated all this time. So another thing this week for us is really making sure that you're taking good care of yourself and being proud of yourself. So be proud of yourself and the work you've done. What's interesting, what do we have here? 9 of Pentacles. Okay. The lovely 9 of Pentacles. Let's give her a little sparkle and shine, shall we? Oh, no, that's not it. I'll get the hang of it, I promise. Okay. The 9 of Pentacles, one of my most favorite cards in the deck. This is about independence. This is someone who has done it. They've reached their goals. They answer to themselves, right? And coming into this reading, I was getting a message to, like, I answer to no one. And I mean, I know that's kind of exaggerated. Like, maybe you answer to your guides, your higher self, or your God, or whatever you believe in. But I was getting, like, kind of here, you're not letting people tell you what to do. So even if they're trying to, like, make you feel as though you are trapped in some way, I'm just getting, you're like, no, I'm not. It's such a strong energy this week. There's another energy here with this Jack Frost. Well, we'll talk about this Nine of Pentacles too. I don't want to leave this one out, but there's something here too with this Jack Frost card, that there is probably an end to something with, in order to have the new start, but they're telling me to don't sleep on an offer. All right, that's a very specific message. And remember, employment wanted to come up in this column here, but it doesn't have to be employment. But yeah, honor your feelings. If you feel something for someone or something, maybe dig deeper, as this shovel, this red shovel indicates. You can ward off whatever this is. If it's no matter what it is, they want me to give you those specific words. You can ward this off. Maybe the name Ward or Warden or Warren or something makes sense to you, but they're telling me something about like a physical symptom feeling like one thing, but it's something else. All right. So I always encourage people, get stuff checked out, especially by the end of before the end of the insurance year, if you can get in, right? A lot of people cancel their appointments this time of year. So if you're needing to make an appointment, it's a good idea maybe to just call and see if you can get in, because a lot of people cancel. So maybe if there's somewhere you need to go, I know this is randomly specific, not everyone wants to hear it necessarily, but I'm going to say it because that's what needs to come out right now. If you need to get in somewhere, get something checked out, health, car, veterinarian, otherwise, a lot of people tend to cancel this time of year because they realize, I just don't have time. My business schedule is so packed, or it's holiday stuff, or the weather is inclement or something. So maybe you'll have an opportunity to actually get in. Maybe I'm picking up on the fact that you just found out you got into an appointment. You didn't think you'd get in for 4 months, and now you're getting in next week or this week because you called every morning at 8:30, when they opened. So anyway, the Nine of Pentacles, this is falling here with this Knight of Cups and the keep the heart open, and what you need is on the way. What you need is on the way. And you notice it has berries here, it's all about your abundance and your harvest here. I'm getting a lot of that. And that is right on top of our first quarter moon in Libra, moon-wise. There's something here too with you. Again, randomly specific as everything is, but those of you, I'm getting this really interesting dialogue I'm hearing, and it's like someone saying that you being in therapy or you having access to something has been a crutch. And it's actually, I get that they're sort of like gaslighting or something. So I'm sorry if that's happening to you, if that's your story, or that maybe that did happen, but that's not true. Accepting love and support is not a crutch. We all need it from time to time, right? We need it, and some more than others. Some are very independent, and don't need a whole lot. Others, they do need a little more love and care and attention and direction. And whichever one you are, honor yourself. It's okay. Like there's just I'm getting just again this difference of opinion, or the way someone else approaches life. It's affecting you because you're like opposites, and they're trying to like almost compare themselves to you. I know it's interesting. I want to get another card on that, actually. I just heard love will find the way. So like love wins, like, don't stoop to that level, obviously. But if someone may have used those words to you, like, you just use that as a crutch, or that you haven't been independent enough, or maybe you criticize yourself for not being independent enough. But I get that a lot of you really are. It's a matter of perspective. And okay, we have hobbies here and we have summer. So I can't really show you the drawing on the hobbies card because it's not exactly YouTube friendly, but for summer, what you seek will find you in the summertime, a time of joy, happiness, adventure, and no hiding. Yeah, they're again, it's like being proud of who you are and honoring yourself fully, and know that you don't have to change for anybody. You do not have to. And we all get to where we want to go at different times, different ways, right? There's more than one way to get to somewhere or to something. So hobbies are a great way to distract you from worries and troubles. Create a roadmap, turn your hobby into a side hustle. Mm. Now someone's speaking openly here. I'm getting this conversation coming in this week where you're speaking very openly. It could have to do with, and actually it completely makes sense, because again, that full moon in Gemini, the directness here, especially as we finish up Sagittarius, one of the more direct signs, I feel. Okay, so Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah. This is about not letting anyone steer your ship for you. Some of you may just feel like you're just lacking clarity. That's overall, lacking some clarity here. It could be that you're tired, you're having to make decisions based on, when you're actually just like overworked, overstressed, whatever. And getting some of you wanting to just sort of be in your bubble. And maybe you just said that, like, I just want to be in my bubble for a while, or I wish I could just be in my bubble. There's this card here to believe in good luck. Know that you will get to the bottom of whatever this is. You will. And you do have that support of the universe, and there hopefully that brings you some sort of comfort. Just leave that there if it's not your message. But what else do we have here? Tell us about digging deeper. Okay, the world. Yeah. Okay. So full moon here. We get the world card. So end of a cycle here. Again, you're working through it and you're close to finishing up. I feel like some of you are finishing something up this week. You're finishing it. It's like something completed this week. It helps you move on here with the Chariot here at the bottom of the deck. It helps you move on, and there's a lot more abundance here, and there's freedom in this. Let's see what else. Oh my goodness, I say abundance and freedom, and then you also have a 10 of Cups. Oh, joy, right? This is joy. This is happiness. This is going to be, whatever this is, this new situation, it's completely different than the old situation here, right? We have this devil over here, and I'm getting this just like, not so great energy. So maybe you actually do get this new job offer, or this new partnership, or this new relationship, or this new whatever it is. It's just going to be like night and day compared to what you came from. Again, there's a huge shift in the energy this week. It is a big energetic shift. And I feel that a lot of us are going to be feeling better, lighter, granted, yes, it's tough because it's with the holidays and everything. There's just a hustle and bustle and a lot going on for a lot of people. But I'm getting that, it's like fast moving energy. So, but again, pushing through the insecurities with this huge energetic shift. But from what I'm hearing, astrology wise too, for the people that I do listen to here on YouTube, it's positive. I mean, it's the winter solstice. It's entering a new zodiac season too. It's wrapping up a year. We're all close. This makes sense. Yeah. What are we closing up? We're closing up this year. Hasn't been the greatest for a lot of us, right? And maybe a lot of you, you're really in this reflective mode where you're like thinking about what's gone on this year, and this is a great time of the year too to be thinking about goals for next year. And you have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, what are you really going to be focusing on for this next year? I'm getting too that sometimes they're mentioning deer. I'm getting deer. They just said deer. I don't know if someone in spirit calls you deer or called you deer, or if you okay. So there's another message too about the animal deer and having compassion for yourself and your own journey. And they just wanted me to tell someone out there this specific message, that you have to stop talking to yourself so negatively. That is someone's message. Okay, I don't know how. I'm not going to say it any other way, but you need to watch how you talk about yourself, because you're putting yourself down and it's not helping you. Okay. So that's a very specific message for someone. All right. Let's see what else we have. Yeah. 8 of Wands. Okay. So now you have 88. So once this tower comes in, Which, by the way, everybody's been getting the tower for their on my other channel for their like sign specific or element specific readings. It keeps coming in, and it's coming in other readings, and that's just the way it is, and it happens, and it can just be something quick that leads to a change. It's like a sudden change, or again, it could be the energetic change that I'm talking about, which would come at that end of the week here. And this is sort of what I consider sort of by the end of the week. All right. 88, that's connected to your abundance. So what else do we have? I just heard your ships are in the harbor, so that makes me think 3 of Wands. And you have the King of Pentacles, even better, because that is stability. That is knowing exactly how to use your resources, use your resources. And I just heard it, and raise your vibration and keep centered, keep yourself grounded and centered. And you basically, you can't go wrong in doing those things. At least you'll know that you've done everything you can to point yourself in the right direction. For some of you, I'm hearing about pivoting. So pivoting quickly, needing to quickly go, like, so whatever that you're trying to decide here with this 2 of swords earlier. It's like, again, they're telling me night and day. The energy will be night and day. It's such a big shift. All right. This change is night and day. From this new situation is night and day compared to like what you've been through. That's what they're telling me. Actually, you know what? I just did a reading for you. I think it was the 12/12 portal. And I think you had sun and moon in that. Yeah, you did. You had sun and moon in that same reading. And that's like kind of, they're telling me basically, like, it's important for us right now, Libra, to be merging all of our resources and blending of energies. So I'm still not quite 100% sure about what that means for all of us, but there is an emphasis on perception. And I think I used the example, what's better, an aisle seat or a window, like on a plane. And that's what I was given intuitively. That's what I heard clairaudiently, plane or window or aisle. And it's all about perspective. It's, what someone personally wants. Maybe you have 2 options and they both look kind of good, but one of them, you can't quite put your finger on it. You just like it a little better. So go with the heart, go with the heart. And remember all the skills you do have from your previous situation, whether it's a relationship or job, etc. You have really developed quite a skill set. Just consider it, a whole, like a toolbox, with all these different tools. And it's brought you to where you are. And a lot of those things did not happen just by chance. A lot of those things happened to lead you right up to this point. And so that's why I feel it's really important to be proud of yourself and to honor your feelings and all you've been through, because that can really help. It can help you push through any sort of insecurities that may come up, as they all do for all of us, right? So you also have the Page of Pentacles. And I think this is good news for some of you. It's a positive message relating to something on the physical plane. So it could be health, it could be finances, it could be your home life, it could be even about, I consider time to be one of our biggest resources too. So it could be about, maybe you get freed up. By the way, some of you, I'm just going to let you know, you're going to have an appointment this week. It's going to be canceled or delayed. I don't know who's in, but some of you that could happen. So I'm not trying to scare anybody, but there's something about it. And I'm actually getting, for those of you, like some of you are like, okay with that. You're fine with it. I'm getting you're okay with it. So if you would be okay with something not happening, for some of you, it's true. It's going to be bumped somewhat to other time. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Well, look at that. We have a King, Queen, and Page of Pentacles. This makes me think of family. There could be something going on in the family, shaking things up. I am getting sort of some of you needing someone in your family to be a little more independent is what I'm feeling with this too. Let me get a card on this. And as an empath, if some of, a lot of you are, let's get a little tip on that. Like, how do we take care of ourselves? Some of us are taking care of others. Visualize a shield of protection. I was getting that over here. Remember the snake in the garden and the work and the whatever else. So this is about you protecting yourself from what they call toxic people or situations. So imagine a shield of white light. There we are with the bubble I was picking up on, right? Imagine that shield, that bubble of white light surrounding your body. This can help keep negativity out and let positive energy in. Some of you may need to be saying to yourself, I am safe, I am protected, I am safe, I am protected, I am safe, I am protected, because some of you may be in a situation where it's like you're just having a hard time maybe shrugging things off because you're having to deal with this person regularly. And so for some of you too, taking care of family or, like grown children or something, just somebody relying on you. I'm getting, again, like this no more. I just heard this no more. So like no more, there's just no more of something. I'm getting, you're definitely putting an end to something. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at this. I mean, it couldn't be any more perfect. 6 of Swords. There you are, moving on, putting an end to this. And also one thing that's going on in this boat is the person's receiving support, right? So there is a bit of support here. And some of you, this connects to you having to take care of someone else, having to like basically take care of a grown child or a child. And also about you just knowing that you don't have to do everything on your own. You can still be a great parent and accept help. You can still be a great worker and still accept help, or whatever it is for you. But definitely moving on, okay? It's time to move on from, there's an over reliability that people have some on you. Some of you are just, you're too relied upon, and for people that you shouldn't have to be relied upon. Look at this 8 of Cups, moving on. There it is. There it is. I mean, you're moving on to something better for you. You need this. You deserve this. You want this new start. You're moving towards it. Okay. For a lot of you, you've called, oh my gosh, you've called in this opportunity you're going to love. And then you've done so much and your heart's in it. And when your heart's really in something, you're like a magnet for it. And even if it's not in the timing you want, I mean, why hasn't it happened yet? Well, we don't always, sometimes we have some little work we need to do, or we're working with other people's timelines here, right? We can't always get it when we want it. And I know you realize that, obviously, right? But there's so many good things on this side of the reading over here. And I get this, whole visualization of a timeline here where I am getting some challenges for it. I am feeling that. I'm sensing it. And it could still continue this week. But where you're going is a place where you're more comfortable in your own wisdom and insight and intuition and just where you sit in life. It's getting comfortable with where you are, even if it's uncomfortable and not exactly how you want it. Being comfortable there, knowing you are protected, you're taking good care of yourself, right? You're getting things checked out. You're making necessary changes, and you're organizing things too. There's something here about organization that I'm getting. You've got the rebirth. Remember the rebirth here. So, as much as you have this, this I'm getting, as much as there is this tricky energy or this less than honest energy or someone or something that just doesn't quite meet your standards as far as morals, values, whatever. Their name could start with a vowel, by the way. Then there's as much as there's all of that, remember, we're getting night and day here. There's a shift. There's a big shift. And so it's kind of like go forward knowing that. Okay. Oh my God. Look at this. Expect powerful change. I picked up the deck. I wasn't even going to use this deck. And here we have another Moonology deck here. Expect a powerful change. This is a new moon eclipse. Things are going to come together. You're piecing something together. That's been coming through lately in readings. All right. You're piecing something together. In this reading, even though it's weekly, this could go all the way through the end of the year, because right now, I'm not sure if you're feeling it, but I'm certainly feeling that time is really jumbled right now and things are fast and they're all over the place. And it's like, some of us just need the calm, like just need being able to like unwind, connect with the divine and realign. And so I'm getting that, you're moving yourself to a place where you're able to do that better, or some sort of information comes in where you're able to do that let something go and start anew better. So this is, again, expect powerful change and it's already in the works. Okay, it's in the works. Something is in the works. All right, expect that powerful change. Now, let's take a little look here into love. Okay, we'll get a little bit of love and finances. We'll look specifically into your abundance as well. So let me go over to um, let's get here. Let's go look into love, relationships in general doesn't have to be romantic. If you enjoy this reading, please show support. It's free and it's very easy. Just tap that like button, turn that thumb blue for me, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. All right. So you have gossip. What I tell you? Yeah, people talking. Okay, this is it's just the cards do not lie. They don't. I should have a sign of that, but I wouldn't want to be a copycat because I think I've seen somebody else have that, or no, actually maybe I didn't. Anyway, whatever. So maybe I should get a sign. These cards don't lie, just like eyes don't lie, right? So people are talking. This is about protecting your reputation and not allowing those opinions of others. There's not allowing those fog things up, okay, or fog up your judgment. So for whatever reason, that may be important. Aligned. Oh my goodness! Like I said, making time for the divine, getting realigned. There it is, aligned. So you're going to be in a much better place here. And I feel as though some of you, yeah, this is about walking your path, living your life purpose, going in the right direction. You're turning grim into gold, or grime into gold. This is what they told me. So there it is. Look, divine timing. All right. So I just said the word divine, align, and there it is. So this is something worth the wait, something being saved for better times. And it's when you're able to kind of take that break. Maybe some of you are going to get a break around the holidays, right? So you'll get some clarity on whatever is up in the air. If it's a relationship, the initials S like Samantha and K like Carl or Kimberly could mean something. All right. So we have S and K coming in. I also Foster. They're telling me Foster. Oh, some of you need to renew your prescription glasses. Okay, maybe that's the appointment we're talking about here. I don't know, but so getting that checked out. I'm not a health professional, obviously. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Right. So let's get some light action here. Let's see if I can do it right. I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, there we go. So I just had some cards fall on the ground here in the background. Unfortunately, I rolled over one of them. I'm in a chair with wheels, but I'm wondering what it is they want me to see here. And amazingly enough, like a lot of cards fell and then more fell. So I'm getting that, nothing's by accident in these readings. And I am getting that for some of you, you'll get some information, but that's, again, it's not everything. And then it just then you get like a lot of information. So you may actually be getting like divine downloads. Okay. That's what I like to call them, divine downloads. So you may be getting that. Okay. And it can actually have something to do with, there's a connection between your childhood and there's a connection between your hobbies. All right. So there's that. And I just heard Sally. Healthy choices. Healthy choices. So this is about cleaning up your act, taking care of yourself, choosing better partners in all aspects of life. Get those cards for you. If you're curious what fell on the floor, I'm just going to quickly go through it because I don't normally do this, but they're telling me to show you all of these animals. So if you've been seeing this animal or you resonate, feel free to look that up on your own, obviously. But we have peacock energy. This is about confidence, shining, okay? Peacock guide. You have rabbit guide, fertility, right? Or screenshot, and you can then read what it says on the card. Penguin guide, fortitude and determination. See how I've seen, like they're like in their bubble. So yeah, protect your energy, protect that, but you don't have to hide, okay? Eagle guide. It's crown chakra, the connection to the divine. You have parrot guide. I'm getting, again, people are talking. People are maybe talking about your relationship even, and it's none of their business. All right. Communication, power of thought with parrot. You have flamingo guide. This is soulmate energy, celebration, having fun. You have bear guide, boundaries, building boundaries. There's also koala guide, so gentleness, calm, jellyfish guide, divine timing, surrender. So again, some of you are surrendering to maybe a new partnership in love, even. You know, you're getting this offer, a little offer coming in here. Lion guide, this person could be a Leo, courage, strength. Mm-hmm. You have harmony here, koi fish guide, yin and yang. That was part of that 12-12 reading, the yin and the yang, you know, balancing out energies, and that you don't have to be exactly the same, right? It's actually better to have more people either in the relationship or team, not more people, no, but I'm saying people who have some differences, because you balance each other out, you know, and you can help each other grow. So you also have swan guide, inner beauty, flow, grace, gratitude. I just heard leave the rest behind. You've got to leave the rest behind. So if you're the one connecting with swans here, or someone connected with swans through spirit or it's in spirit, I just have my lights flicker. So you may have a guide, and or an angel or your loved one or whatever, who they were connected to swans, or you now see a swan. But this is about reawakening to the beauty deep within and finding fortitude and flow. Okay, no matter what others think or say about your love life or anything. All right. Owl guide, downloads and messages. Like I said, those divine downloads. And then you also have zebra guide, uniqueness and balance. So those of you who have the animal, who love animals as I do, there we are. We have just a whole stack of animal messages. I could have used those actually as your final card, but let's go ahead. And again, I just want to get, so there was like a little bit of love in there. Anything else, like just another little temperature check here on love. What else do we have? Love, anything. I'll still use the same. I'm going to use the same deck, actually. I'm not going to bring another one into the mix. Walking away. So some of you are done and you've learned your lessons, and there you go. I'm getting also someone, either you or them, like lost a significant amount of weight too. And it's interesting because it's like that weight is almost representative of like baggage in other areas of your life. So first of all, congratulations if that's something you wanted to do, and you're feeling good, but that could be sort of a clue of who this is about, or if this is your message. You have ascension here. So this is, resolving the past, overcoming blocks. Your next relationship could be quite spiritual. All right. It could be quite spiritual. And this person is not like that other person. I mean, again, night and day. What's this? Anger. Yeah. Okay. So somebody may have had this, you could have been dealing with someone who was quite angry, or maybe you're angry, and that's why you walked away or something. But we have boundaries. So you may be blocking somebody. Some of you are cutting cords with somebody. You're blocking someone, and you're making more room for yourself to shine. And that's what matters most. Heartbreak, yeah, that's a loss. I mean, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. This is about broken promises, okay? Some sort of letdown there. Somebody who was just unavailable, could not give you what you need. But again, whatever's coming in now, appearances. So some people are all about their, again, like I said, there's like gaslighting energy. There's a narcissistic personality here. I don't always go into stuff like this in the readings, but I will now. And we have healing. I get a lot of you you're already healed from this. I'm getting Megan too, but it's also pronounced Megan, and I'm also getting the name Mimi. All right, so Mimi. Somebody might actually like their nickname from their grandchildren is Mimi or Mama, Mimi or Mama, Momo. There's a name like that. Okay, so take it or leave it. Right. All right. So this is about releasing emotional baggage, clearing space, and really letting your light shine, because that's what we have here. We have light and light, right? Letting yourself really shine, because somebody is going to appreciate it. It's somebody's going to appreciate it. All right, so that's what we have there. Yeah, well, okay, I just want to show you. I did a shuffle and I was just about to put them away. And what do we have? We have fresh start. So you're getting another chance at love for some of you, leaving the past behind, new opportunities, fresh new opportunities, soulmates. Are you kidding me? Oh man, it's going to be like you're going to meet this person and you're going to have so much in common. I'm going to the number 17. Actually, that's star card. So it could either born on the 17th, or you meet them on the 7th, or you met them on the 17th, or you go out on a date on the 7th or something, but 17's coming in, okay? That is a new cycle too. And that is you allowing yourself to be hopeful when it comes to the love department again. All right, I feel like we've covered a lot with the love already, more than I generally do, but I feel like some people wanted that. So I went with it. Let's get you some messages of abundance here. All right, let's get you some messages of abundance connecting maybe to career. Let's see what else. What do we have? Again, if you enjoy this reading, please do. Totally free. Like and subscribe. And if you want to leave a kind comment, that is always refreshing. Actually, it's lovely. I love it. And also, I do have memberships now. They're $3.99, and you can check out that information below. Okay. And I post generally on this channel Tuesday, Thursday afternoon, and Sunday morning, Eastern Standard Time. And on my other channel, I post Wednesday afternoon and Saturday morning. Okay, so when it comes to career work, roll the dice. Now that can be scary, but you know what? It's making me think of the Wheel of Fortune in the Light Seer's Tarot. She has like the dice around the neck. Sometimes we have to take chances. Sometimes that wheel's not turning for us, and we have to get it to turn. We have to be the cause. We have to push that, on or push it forward on our own. So this is about putting yourself out there. So not hiding your talents, right? So stepping into the spotlight and just know, maybe it is time to take a risk. But, again, I'm not a financial advisor or anything. I'm not even a fortune teller. So just, whatever, I'm just me. Okay. All right. Thanks for being here, everyone, by the way. Thank you. Okay. And I will have my regular schedule right through the holidays, if you're wondering. Moving on up. Yep. I'm getting the name Gregory. So this is about you increasing your power and your status. This is about, for some of you, actually getting to travel. This could be traveling abroad too. So this is about also maybe getting some sort of promotion or moving to a better home or office. Think Jeffersons. They're moving on up to the east side, right? So this is about climbing that ladder of success. You also have movement. Yeah, there's a move here. There is a move. Again, this is because there is a big shift in the energy for our benefit. Okay, this huge shift in the energy, I think you're going to like it. It's to your benefit. It's time for this change. This. This is about good progress being made now, or having that door open. This is about being able to overcome obstacles. This is taking the big leaps forward. Okay, that's actually possible during this time period. And again, you get to be yourself with whatever it is you're doing next, whether it's a love relationship, career, friendship, hobby. It's about you being able to be you. And I didn't even plan this, but that is exactly what your 2025 reading has to do with. That we start right off in your reading with be your authentic self, and show the world the real you. It says, and also authenticity. I mean, those were some of the first things that came through. And I get that that's what this whole next year is about. It's about you having this like embracing this new energy. I don't know how else to really explain it. And of course, I'll just keep doing readings and we'll get further and further into it. But there is something, there's a big development for you. Okay. For a lot of you. Influence. Yeah. This could be about, maybe you yourself have a channel or a podcast or whatever it is, but this is about using your influence for change. All right. This is about you maybe public speaking, or again, videos, interviews, whatever your thing is. Okay. But your voice and your opinions matter, and you don't have to dull it, dim it, or downsize. Okay. You don't have to do any of that. You stay big, dream big, be your full self. All right. Shine forth. Let's see. I would also like to get you, of course, like I always do. Well, actually, let's get a message from the universe. Then, no, I don't want to do that. Sorry. Let me get you an angel number, and then I'm going to pull cards. I'm going to pull winter forest frequency cards for each sign. Okay. I want to make this reading too long for you. All right. Oh, yeah. I'm just getting that song. As soon as I saw this, now, again, I don't know why, so it could be your message. I just got that song, I think it's John Cougar Mellencamp, Jack and Diane. This here. It's like, wait, that was totally off. This here. I don't know why I said that. Did you just, some of you could have heard someone say this here or here. Someone could have called your name and said here, and I'm just getting the name Sheila. I'm actually getting pennies from heaven. They're telling me pennies from heaven. I don't know if that's a song or not, but someone's name could be Penny. They're also telling me about July. They're telling me Julie, Julia, Jordan. Jordan's coming through. The place or a person. They're telling me too about making something work. Like it's gonna something may not is like you think it's something's not gonna fly. It can. They're telling me getting so many channeled messages. I mean, I love it, but it can be a lot, and it usually floods at the end of readings. It's like guides wait nearby, and then they're like, "Oh wait, I gotta get my chance in there. I gotta say hello to Melinda. If your name is Melinda, that was definitely for you, Melinda, Mel. All right." They're I don't know if you did something for cardinals in the spring, or if you saw a lot of cardinals in the spring, but they're just mentioning that, or if you have a little memorial or something or involving cardinals, they're telling me that. They're also telling me about something about the windows. They're telling me something about dusting behind something. I don't know if you're actually dusting behind something now, or if the name Dustin or Dusty or something means Dusty Springfield, I think. Dusty Springfield. Preacher's son. Okay, so there, ooh, just got a little chill there. So that could be a big clue for some of you. I heard Geraldine. They just tell me Foster again. I'm getting a name like Wiggins or Higgins or Biggins, or there's a name like that. And there's also the dynamic duo. I don't know if some of you refer to yourself as that, or if you have a BFF or something dynamic. Here comes the dynamic duo. And they're saying, what is this? One moment. I'm getting rapid eye movement. I don't know if some of you are not sleeping well, or again, if there's something going on with your eyes. I'm getting a prankster kind of energy, like someone who would be like, "Oh, your shoe's untied," and then you look down and they flick your nose or something. Like I'm getting a sort of that kind of like funny energy. So I don't know who the like little jokester was or is there, but um, mm, this actually could also be a person you taught. If you taught somebody how to tie their shoes, or they taught you how to tie your shoes, they're coming through. And what I mean by coming through, because some of you ask, is that it's sort of if you feel that it's for you, it likely is. It can be confirmation that maybe you felt like, again, now they're telling me back about to the window that they're wanting me to know about either something in the window, or look out the window, or look check out the window. So there's something about the window. Did you see a bird out the window? As I said that, I don't, there's something there. And there's also something about like, you could be dusting behind something and find something important, that thing you've been missing, or something of theirs, or you may hear something or smell something. Again, they said, like I said, pennies from heaven. So that can do it. There's something, someone had good penmanship, that person who had good penmanship, their grandma or somebody. Or they, yeah. So and also teacher. Somebody may have been a teacher in your family and they passed on or something. So there's that. Wow, wow, wow. So many messages. It is the holidays, and that tends to happen. But anyway, let me finish this card. It says, sign of divine intervention. The universe has heard your request. Yeah, I didn't even hear that. So it's like, if you're talking to someone in spirit, they're hearing you. They are actually hearing you. And that's part of what this influence card is your words have power. And so that's why whoever needed the message, like, don't beat yourself. Please do not talk down to yourself about yourself in front of you or anyone else, because that is not, your words have power. You have power. You are amazing. And whether other people believe it or not everyone's going to like you. And some of you need to know that. And just be you. Just go forward and be you. I'm like tearing up, because I just feel like some of you, maybe some people recently or right now, are kind of making you feel self-conscious or insecure or less than, or whatever it is. But that's like grade school, right? It's like, forget that. Just forget it. Go on. Go be you somewhere in a corner, right? That's not you. I'm telling them. Go be somewhere. Go chop wood, Go do whatever. Go. Go fix your hair. You look a mess. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, now I'm being petty or whatever it is. Yeah. Catty. I don't know. Anyway, so Let me see if there's anything else that needs to come in. If you enjoy the channeling, I hope you do. Thanks for your patience here. Mhm. Hmm. Um, no, I think that's good for now for the channeling. Now we're going to go into sign specific cards. All right. So we will use the winter frequency deck, and if more channeled messages need to come in, they will. Yes. Winter Frequencies by Britta Bowman. All right. Let's start with Libra. Start with Libra. We'll go to Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. No, you know what? I know some of you have Virgo, Libra cusp. We're going to start with Virgo. All right. So let's start with Virgo. All right. Virgo. Message for Virgo. Relevant to the week, please. You have Fox Spirit. Fox Spirit here. Particularly if you are on the cusp, all right? Instinct. I just heard the name Marcy. Instinct. Where is your soul leading you? What is your body asking for? Pay attention to what you're feeling deep within your being. Don't overlook things. You already know what you must do. You already know. It's for some of you, separate. It's separate, right? Okay, next, Libra. Initiation card 27, Bobcat. When you have Fox and Bobcat, you have a Fox and Cat energy. This is like intuition. I mean, you're very intuitive here. There's something, yeah. And no one's pulling a fast one on you, okay? So Libra, this is do not fear what is hidden in the unseen. A treasure of great wisdom wants to come forth from the depths of your soul. Be open to receiving it and step boldly into the new chapter that opens for you as a result. So again, yeah, it's like not letting those insecurities bother us or get to us, right? A treasure of great wisdom wants to come forth from the depths of your soul, being open. Perfect. Scorpio. Hibernation. Hibernation card 13. And this is actually grizzly bear spirit. So go and find a sacred place or space in which you can safely rest for a while. Listen to the wisdom of your body and allow yourself to regenerate as long as you need. Next, Sag. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you get grounding. This is, so you have grounding here, and this is Boar Spirit, card 6. Think less, put more energy into bringing your dreams to fruition in the physical. It's time to place your feet firm on the ground and be present fully in the here and now. Next, I just heard someone's doing like cat-cow pose yoga. Are you doing that now? If you are, not to freak you out, but I see you. No, just kidding. But I guess I don't know, something. Tell me something good. All right, here we go. Capricorn. Tranquility, card 43. Snowflake Spirit. You get another card because it's going to be your birthday season. Alignment, Eagle Spirit, card 31. Second time Eagle's shown up in the reading. All right, so card 43 and 31. So tranquility is, I fall to the ground without making a sound, yet the entire landscape is transformed and made beautiful by my presence. You might be surprised at what happens when you allow the spirit of stillness to touch your inner world in the very same way. Eagle Spirit, alignment. View your life from a bird's eye perspective. When you look at the world from above, you'll see the big picture more easily, and what you've been questioning will become crystal clear. Aquarius. Guidance, card 4, Barn Owl Spirit. Look beyond the veil of fear. What do you know to be true when your mind is still? Trust your inner wisdom, and you can't go astray. Pisces. Wholeness, card 39. This is Black Fox Spirit. Maybe you have some Virgo in your chart too, as they had Fox. So, Pisces, love and accept all parts of you, both shadow and light. You're beautiful as you are. There's also a chickadee here. I'm getting the name Ruth, too. Ruth. Aries. Blessings, card 8, Rabbit Spirit. Second time rabbits come up in the reading. Open your arms to receive the abundant blessings that life has in store for you. There's so much goodness waiting for you. Always expect the best and you shall receive it. Taurus. Freedom, card 16, Horse. Horse Spirit. Nothing can hold you back from living your biggest and wildest dreams but yourself. You're always free to choose. Geminis. Life Force with Elk Spirit. Oh, all right. Card 29. They're actually telling me something about hips. So that, a lot of motions, come from the hip area. So there's something about addressing something bigger. That's okay. That's what I'm getting intuitively. But Life Force here, Elk Spirit. Life abounds even in times of tranquility. Reconnect with your inner power and don't be afraid to take bold action in the direction of your heart's true passion. And Cancer. Enchantment, card 5, Fawn Spirit. Fawn Spirit. Open your eyes to the beauty that surrounds you. Notice and appreciate the little things that often go unnoticed when you run too fast. Connect with the magic of life and allow yourself to be enchanted. And last, we have Leo. Awareness, card 9, Lynx Spirit. There it is again. Look closely. Be willing to go beneath the surface and you will see what has been hidden from you. Don't be afraid to explore your inner treasures. That's beautiful. All right, that's it. One more name coming in right now. Madeline. Madeline. All right, that's what I have for you. And I hope you have a wonderful week. And again, you know how to show support if you choose to. Thank you so much. And I will see you next time.